Hey guys, Joe Gehring here with Abeloff Kia. Just wanted to send you guys a quick video about a car that we get a lot of interest in, but you don't hear talked about a lot. I mean, obviously the Telluride gets talked about all the time, but this vehicle right here just came out, 2021 Kia Sportage. This is an EX with a technology package, and I wanted to just take this time to go around and do a quick walk around in the vehicle so you can see a little bit about what is really our top selling Kia model. The Kia Sportage was introduced in its current form, or I should say in a similar form, in 2017, replacing the 2016 model year where this vehicle got redesigned. And it's been in its current form for a while. You will see this vehicle change in the next 2 years or so, but it's a great vehicle. It's something we sell a ton of, and there's a lot of reasons why we sell a ton of it. It's definitely different than the other vehicles that it competes more closely against in the segment. Vehicles like the CR-V, the RAV4, and just up the street at our sister store, the Nissan Rogue. I'm not saying anything bad about those vehicles, but this vehicle serves the same market, but in a little bit of a niche. If you'd call it that. But this particular vehicle, again, EX technology package, it is offered with the 2.4 liter gasoline direct injection engine, or the GDI engine, as you'll see it branded pretty much everywhere in Kia. You'll see a lot of different things. You know, how do you know it's an EX? Well, this particular one, the EX, is going to have a different wheel on it. The LX or the S model or even the SX, they're all going to have a different alloy wheel. This particular one features an 18-inch alloy wheel, okay, and you see they do a very nice job with the machine finish, but then they also give you some black accent pieces on it. Another thing that you almost never hear dealers or customers even really talk about, but it adds so much value to this car. It's going to sound stupid, and this isn't a plug for Michelin, but this car has Michelin tires on it. The things that I love about these things is that they hold up really well. In today's day and age, I feel like you get a lot of car companies that put a cheap tire on the car, and it's very soft and it rides great, but it only does it for 15,000 miles. And then all of a sudden you find that you're replacing the tires. And I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from customers over the years that whenever a car comes equipped with a Michelin tire, or like a Kuma or something like that, the EX package gives you a ton of different things. This particular one has a moonroof on it. The moonroof is part of that EX technology package. The standard EX, while incredibly nicely equipped, does not come standard with that moonroof, but it does come standard with things like leather seating. It also comes standard with a power liftgate. We'll show you a little bit about how that operates. The 18-inch alloy wheels, those are all standard features on the EX, but with the EX technology package, they really bump this vehicle up and they give you a lot of stuff in it. And we'll show you some of those features as we go around here a little bit. The Sportage has always been very nicely trimmed out, and just like simple things like nice trim around the windows. It might not seem like a big deal, or nice chrome trim here on the door handles, but it definitely adds a touch to the vehicle, and it adds to the way the vehicle feels. Also, Kia in the past has, you've heard the stigma about Kia, and they've done so much great work, but also a lot of hard work to take that stigma away. And they're still very value focused, but again, the word there be value, not cheap. And you can this is going to sound like a stupid test, but you shut that door, it's a very solid door. It's a very solid close on it, and you'll notice that on all the touch points on a Kia product. I mean, there's a lot of great soft materials. You don't find a lot of scratchy, hard plastic everywhere, and just something simple as that. Power liftgate on it. Now I have the intelligent key. They actually changed the fob for this year. Great storage space back here. I'll show you how these seats fold down here momentarily. Kia does a great job. They put a nice LED light here in the back so that if you open this at night, you're not in the dark, no pun intended. But they also they do a bunch of other little things as well, just to give you a little bit of a show here. But right beneath the loading floor in the back, they give you a space saver spare. Well, what is a space saver spare? That is a tire that has a similar rolling distance, okay, but it's offered in a slimmer package. And the reason they do this is obviously so you don't lose a whole bunch of cargo space, but also so that you don't damage your all-wheel drive, or so you don't set off things like your traction control and your vehicle dynamic control. The window sticker on this vehicle, which it gets kind of hard to see, but we can incorporate it later. This vehicle is a $34,625 car. This one's Pacific Blue, which is not a color charge. So this is, I would say it represents the lower end of the EX technology package vehicles. We try not to equip them with too many accessories on them and things like that, so that the customers aren't forced to pay for things that they may not necessarily want. Of course, you can add those things later, but you know, your technology package adds a lot of safety features. It adds, you know, a Harman Kardon sound system, adds heated steering wheel, also adds ventilated seats. You know, this particular segment, all pretty good vehicles. Even those are starting to get pricey. I mean, we see these vehicles in our Nissan store and they start to creep up near that 38 mark, and you know, almost $40,000 for a vehicle in this segment. It gets a little bit of a stretch after rebates and everything like that. This is realistically a vehicle that most customers are buying in that lower $30,000 range, certainly below $34,000. Lane keep assist, collision avoidance, you know, rear cross traffic alert. These are all great safety features. Actually, Sammy and I just took this vehicle out for a quick drive, did some of the comparison on the lane keep assist. I don't know if it's a plus or if it's a negative for every customer. This vehicle does have lane keep assist. You can turn it off. I actually really like this system just because it's not as invasive as what you see in some of the others. They're still very price conscious, and you can see that in a lot of their MSRPs and things like that, because they're just, you know, typically speaking, they're thousands below what the typical market car is going to be. But again, they do it with so many nice features, you know, like you just get something simple as you get into the interior of the vehicle, and you know, it's got nice brushed aluminum accent pieces here, you know, nice polished, you know, it's a black accent piece, and I'm sure it's plastic, but it's polished and it's very firmly fitted, even around something as simple as like your buttons for your cruise control and some of your other features, you know, your Bluetooth and all of your radio features that are here on your steering wheel. They have like a nice brushed aluminum accent trim. Okay, you get in here, the steering wheel, this is a leather wrapped steering wheel. It really has a great feel to it. But you get up here in the dash, and the dashes aren't scratchy plastic materials, and they have stitching in them, and they look very good. You get around the display screens, again, more brushed aluminum. There's contrast to them, you know, again, a nice black accent piece here over a lot of your navigation and a lot of your radio features and things like that. But you know, even simple stuff like when you go to turn the dials feel very solid. Okay, you know, they have, you know, like clicks in them so that you can feel that you've moved it and that it's, you know, doing something for you. Feel solid. They don't feel like they're going to be broken in a year. And again, that just gets back to Kia offering a great value proposition to the customer, where again, you know, they're thousands below typical vehicles in the marketplace, but they do so with all the great features you should expect of any manufacturer of a car, especially at these price points. So just to give you a little bit of feedback there, but taking around the vehicle here a little bit. This one, again, EX technology package, and I'll probably say that 1,000 times, I'm sorry, but that gives you air conditioned seats, it gives you heated seats, gives you a heated steering wheel. Most cars this day and age are offered with Android Auto, they're offered with Apple CarPlay, and that's where, you know, you can link your phone right to your infotainment display, and that's great. Those things work fantastic. We get so much great feedback. Now, I'm not going to take you through it. This vehicle actually just came off the truck and hasn't been through the pre-delivery inspection yet, so it doesn't have the SD card or anything in there yet, but I will try and get Sam to incorporate a clip of just how awesome the sunroof is in this vehicle. It's got panoramic sunroof in it, and it's huge. It's amazing how big the sunroof is in this vehicle. All right, so there you have it, folks. 2021 Kia Sportage EX model. Thank you for stopping by to check this out with us. Please hit the subscribe button so you can see more of our upcoming content. Also, feel free to leave comments in the section below, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you know when we put out any new content. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon.